this is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Owls offense will get the first swing today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
So 2nd and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back. It's Reed. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. The short hands, it's Terrell. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing second and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
It's third and goal early in this championship game, and they punch it in and take a quick lead. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He did not get it. A crucial play. What a fourth down stop. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
So if the challenge doesn't work, that'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This was an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot in the field. Ball handed off. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he's able to send the punt away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Grab behind the line, it's Yang. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Stockton. The short completion at the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Throws it to the right. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass off. Can he get in? Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. To the air. It's Reed. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
on second down here. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Graham behind the line. It's Brown. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. Money comes for a second punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to suspend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. Touchdown, FAU. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. And now they'll just clock it.
The ball on the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Taylor. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Third down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Throwing again on second and 10. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Stockton. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution, they couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Brown. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. 3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Wideouts now clustered. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Yang. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Looking right. This one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Inside give now from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the runner takes off to his right. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. Gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. He's got the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Clean toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Owls.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 35. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
To throw, it's Reed. Makes a quick grab. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, FAU. And the route is on.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Barber. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on 4th down. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The defense now backed up in their own red zone. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
35, Georgia 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
about this defense. Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The pass rush closing in. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Grinding away on the ground. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And it's a kneel down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. That's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls.